in your room, Quilly.
No, this is my house, and if anybody gonna leave the room, it's gonna be him. We would like some privacy if you don't mind.
Yes, ma'am.
Where you going, husband?
Oh, well, I'm gonna wait downstairs until y'all.
No, you don't have to go outside. You live here too. And I know you just as sleepy as I am. So look, you go into your room and get you some sleep.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Get off the doggone telephone! We gonna have to get us a private line. I'm sick of this party line business. I ain't used to all that. Shoot, that cow got on the phone all day. I couldn't even call my white woman to tell her I wasn't coming in for work today. And if I could have got through, I was gonna call the police about you.
Don't do that again, Quilly. I'm a grown woman. I'm not a child, and I'm not your child. So don't be talking to me like one.
Well, then stop carrying on like one. I was worried about you. I didn't know if you were somewhere laying dead in the hospital. I mean, I leave you sitting up at 2:30 in the morning with him. I go to your room, your bed ain't even been slept in. I knocked on his door. His bed ain't even been made. I didn't know what to think. If you was dead or what. Why do you leave without telling me?
I don't have to have your permission to go out, Quilly.
At 2:30 in the morning, and now it's almost 8:30?
We went out. We ate.
Where y'all eat at Frogmore?
We talked. We laughed. I had a good time. I enjoyed myself.
I don't know what's gotten into you.
I brought you that, though.
I don't know what's gotten into you. I really don't. God knows I don't. That get you must have you fixed. I'm gonna go get myself ready for work.
I'm sorry to bother you. I hope I didn't cause you no trouble.
You didn't cause me no trouble. I already told you, Quilly always got something to be fussing about. Huh?
Well, you kind of getting a little sleep, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go in my room, go get me some sleep. Tired.
Miss Elizabeth,
Yes,
if you don't mind me asking, I just want you to know that I really enjoy spending time with you.
This morning.
Yes, ma'am, this morning. Yes, ma'am, this morning.
Well, thank you, husband. I enjoyed being with you too.
You know, it's daytime, so we can't call it good night and good day. It just doesn't sound right.
I ain't never been up all night where I had to say good night in the daytime.
Me either.
So maybe we could just say sleep good.
Or we could say sweet dreams.
All right. Sweet dreams.
You know, my mom used to say that. She used to give me a kiss on the cheek. Oh, I better go wash up.
Who is it?
It's Charmaine. Where's Andre?
You mean, how'd you get in?
Someone came out. I just walked in. Now where's Andre?
You mean, husband?
Yes. Husband. That's exactly what I mean. Now where is he?
Husband! Husband!
Yes, ma'am.
New Bessie is here for you.
I'll be right there, Miss Elizabeth.
He'll be right here.
I heard. And I told you my name is Charmaine.
Oh.
breakfast. I'll run for you.
Thought I paid for the tickets for you. I paid for that tickets for you, Betsy. Just like I paid for your friends.
But you paid. I took you there. And if it wasn't for me, you would have never bought the ticket. Then I gotta hear from my friends you going into movies with some other woman, some old settler, eating breakfast at my expense. I'm trying to set things up for us. And you running around all hours of the night with some old settler. As a matter of fact, they call her an old settler. All the tails off.
If you're gonna use that kind of language, you can't talk up in here.
I'll talk anywhere I want.
Not this house you won't.
Let's go in your room.
Uh, When husband came here to rent, I told him, no drinking, no cussing, no smoking, and no women allowed in the room.
You mean you're paying rent for a room and you can't even have no company?
That's right.
I wasn't talking to you.
No women in the room. I'm talking to you. No women in the room.
Well, I guess that means you too, doesn't it?
Lou Betsy.
Get out of here.
Yeah, good. And take your foul mouth with you.
Wait, Lou Betsy.
Well,
I ain't trying to hear Quilly.
I ain't got nothing to say about him and her and him and you. All I was about to say is that I'm getting ready to leave for work. And if my wife want to call, tell her I already left. I'll tell her that the subway broke down or something. She probably can't get through anyway with motor mouth on the phone. Get off the telephone!
I am so sorry about Lou Betsy. I never seen her act that way before. You know, crazy and all person. No. She has to go back to Great Neck. I'm gonna try to see if I can take her to the train station and try to calm her. Yes, Miss Elizabeth.
Where does Lou Bessie live?
She lived out there on Great Neck. Great Neck.
No. I mean when she's here in Harlem. When she's not sleeping out there in Great Neck. She gotta sleep something. Isn't that something you already know?
I ain't thought about it. Actually, Miss Elizabeth, if you don't mind me asking you, what does a old settler mean?
Quilly better suited to answer that question for you.
An old settler is what people around here call a woman who push her 40 who don't have any prospects and ain't never been married. An old settler.
Miss McGrath, that's all right. I think we figured it out.
Come on.
I'll be right with you, Elizabeth.
What you said to that boy about where that woman lived and what you put on me to tell him were two mean things to do best. No matter how sorry I am, you're going to always rub my nose in it. You would never let me forget it.